If you want awesome products at great prices, check out the in the description. The Shadow of Silence. Bari Davis's courageous fight for justice against institutional betrayal. Bari Davis's story is a chilling testament to the insidious nature of child sexual abuse and the devastating consequences of institutional cover-ups. His journey, from the horrific violation he suffered at the hands of Joseph Fitzgerald Hall to his courageous decision to break the silence, exposes a disturbing pattern of enabling and negligence within a religious organization. This is not merely a tale of personal trauma. It's a searing indictment of a system that prioritized its reputation over the well-being of a child. In the 1990s, 11-year-old Bari Davis met Joseph Fitzgerald Hall, a 26-year-old man serving in an administrative role within the Jehovah's Witnesses congregation in New Orleans Central City. Hall, wielding the authority and influence bestowed upon him by his position, groomed Bari, promising to mold him into a future leader within the Dryads congregation. This promise, however, was a manipulative facade masking a predatory agenda. Hall's actions were not fleeting. They were systematic and deeply damaging, leaving an indelible scar on Bari's life. The abuse itself is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of children and the manipulative tactics employed by abusers. Hall's position of trust allowed him to exploit Bari's innocence, weaving a web of manipulation that silenced the young boy's cries for help. The insidious nature of the abuse is further amplified by the subsequent actions of the Jehovah's Witnesses. Far from providing support and protection, the organization allegedly instructed Bari to maintain absolute silence about the abuse. The lawsuit filed by Bari alleges that the Jehovah's Witnesses explicitly ordered him to keep the abuse secret, citing the potential damage to the sect's reputation if the truth were revealed. This chilling directive highlights a callous disregard for Bari's well-being, prioritizing the organization's image over the needs of a child victim. This instruction, according to the lawsuit, constitutes a violation of Louisiana law, which mandates that religious organizations report suspected child abuse to state authorities. The constitutionality of this law was challenged, but ultimately upheld by the Louisiana Supreme Court on June 12, 2024. Hall, after facing disciplinary action, a suspension of less than a year, was allowed to seamlessly transition to a new congregation in Charlotte, North Carolina. This near-unimpeded continuation of his career underscores a deeply troubling lack of accountability and a failure to prioritize the safety of children. He continued to function within the religious community, his past transgressions seemingly forgiven and forgot. His admission of guilt, both in writing and under oath during the lawsuit proceedings, only serves to amplify the severity of the situation. Notably, Hall testified under oath that there was no requirement to tell someone why you were disfellowshipped, a statement that reflects a disturbing lack of transparency and a blatant disregard for the victims of his abuse. Bari's decision to come forward, despite the immense personal challenges involved, is a testament to his extraordinary courage. His primary motivation, he stated, was to ensure that the congregation in Charlotte, North Carolina, where Hall later served, was fully aware of Hall's history. This act of bravery exposes not only the abuse he endured, but also the systemic failures that allowed it to happen and continue. His lawsuit stands as a powerful indictment of institutional negligence and the desperate need for greater transparency and accountability within religious organizations. It serves as a stark reminder of the vital importance of mandatory reporting laws and the necessity of creating safe spaces for children to report abuse without fear of retribution. This case underscores the urgent need for a systemic shift in how religious organizations handle allegations of child sexual abuse. The prioritizing of reputation over the safety and well-being of children is unacceptable and must be challenged. Bari's story serves as a powerful call to action, urging us to foster environments where children feel empowered to speak out and where institutions are held accountable for their actions or inactions. Bari Davis's fight is not just his own. It's a fight for every child who has been silenced, for every survivor who has been ignored, and for a future where the protection of children is paramount. His bravery in facing his abuser and challenging the system that enabled him deserves our unwavering support. His voice, finally heard, demands that we listen and act. Resources **. If you or someone you know needs help. In the U.S., * call or text the Child Help Abuse Hotline at 800-422-4453 or visit their website for more resources and to report child abuse. For adult survivors of child abuse in the U.S., * find support at iskaSupport.org. In the UK, * the NSPCC offers support to children at 800-1111 and adults concerned about a child at 808-800-5000. The National Association for People Abused in Childhood, NAPAC, offers support for adult survivors at 808-800-1331. In Australia, * children, young adults, parents, and teachers can contact the Kids Helpline at 1855-1800 or Bravehearts at 1800-272-831. Adult survivors can contact the Blue Knot Foundation at 1300-657-380. International help, * find other sources of help at Child Helplines International. Please note, specific website addresses are omitted due to character limitations but are readily accessible through online searches.